Complementary medicines and diet products are a huge industry, maybe up to $4 billion a year. But there are serious questions to be asked about how they're regulated. Karen Carey has the story.
I'd be very interested as to what they're doing. I believe most of them are doing absolutely nothing. I've seen very little scientific evidence of the sort that I and other scientists would accept, that they actually cause weight loss. But I've seen a lot of mumbo-jumbo about non-scientific statements and testimonials.
We've just heard an expert say that many of the claims being made by these diet products are outrageous. The regulator in charge of protecting the public from these health products is the Therapeutic Goods Administration. I asked the TGA's head, Rowan Hammett, exactly what the TGA is doing about these claims.
There are a number of controls of advertising. In general, in Australia, it's prohibited to advertise prescription medicines directly to the public. Pharmaceutical companies can provide advertising to healthcare providers to make them aware of their products, but not to the general public. The general public, however, is allowed to receive advertisements for over-the-counter medicines or for complementary medicines, but according to regulations that are set down under the Therapeutic Goods Act.
So consumers, are really flying blind a lot of the time when it comes to making decisions about their healthcare. I think there are better sources of information than companies who stand to gain from the sales of these products, providing the information to consumers about what these products are capable of. They have a vested interest, obviously. In the complementary medicines area, the advertising claims are often way out of control, and the capacity for the regulator to monitor and keep up with the level of complaints is quite limited.
Now, it's important to know that the TGA regulates some 60,000 products, so their resources are stretched thin. But diet products are where the boundaries are being crossed time and time again. The bottom line is that obesity can be a life-threatening condition, so the effectiveness of weight loss treatments is crucial. So how are these ads being controlled, and who can consumers complain to about false or misleading claims?
There are a number of ways to make a complaint about any advertising materials. You can complain directly to the TGA on our website, tga.advertising@tga.gov.au, or to the Co-Regulatory Complaints Resolution Panel.
Whenever you experience side effects or you've been misled by a bogus ad, make a complaint directly to the TGA. They're waiting to hear from you.
When we receive an advertising complaint, we first of all investigate whether the claims made in that complaint are accurate and justified. Where there's been a breach of the advertising regulations, then the TGA has a number of options available to it, ranging from requesting that the company remove the offending advertisement to actually removing the product from the market. And indeed, there is an option of criminal penalties applying to companies that breach the advertising code.
At the moment, there's a lot being said about outrageous claims for some diet products. What's the TGA doing about those complaints?
Karen, I think the message for your consumers is that they would be far better getting up and doing some exercise and restricting their dietary intake than investing their hard-earned cash in diet or slimming products, which are notoriously ineffective in producing prolonged weight loss.
So I guess that means that although the TGA approves a complementary product, they don't necessarily believe that it works. Next week on Tonic, Karen Carey does further investigation into what approval for complementary medicines actually means, and you may be surprised.